welcome to the channel. I'm gonna take a little walk with Mika, and this is the Corey. I'm gonna take a little walk with her. And look at her. So what do you guys think about this COVID? What's going on? Yeah. I've been watching some vloggers on YouTube, and I was watching this one guy I was watching. I'm not going to say the name or anything, but anyways, the guy was in Southeast Asia, and decided to leave Southeast Asia to come back into the United States. The guy's been out of the country. I don't know. I don't know his full story. But anyways, the guy comes back into the United States, and he decides to do some vlogging in the States. Well, that's okay, no problem. And he's going around the West. I guess it's the West Coast. I don't know. He was in driving down, to Arizona and Texas, Arizona. And then after that, he was going towards California, Las Vegas, and Hollywood and whatnot. But the thing is, man, every state will say that he was going into. He's cussing out the governors because now, it's bad in the States, and the mayors and the governors are trying to not really enforce masks, but they want to make it mandatory for, they're talking like 6 to 8 weeks or whatnot, and you got all these people out in the States, they're divided, they're like, oh, I don't need to wear a mask, I got my rights and stuff like. It's not the point that you have rights and stuff like that, Question is it's just trying to control it or contain it so that life goes back to normal, but this guy, he's just floating around the country, driving around the country, and every state he goes into, he's cussing out the governor because you have to wear masks, and everybody in the comments would leave comments on his channel, saying that why you want to drive into California and all, Las Vegas, Hollywood, everything's closed, they had their temporary lockdown again, so everything was closed, and he's going around and there's nobody there, there's streets are empty and stuff. Nice places he goes to too, though, but yeah, he swearing, he's cussing out the governor because the governor is asking people to wear masks. Now, what I don't understand is, what's the big deal? If these people are saying to wear a mask, for a certain period of time, or just to, wear it in public when you go inside the markets or whatnot, just do it, man. Yeah, what's the fight about? What's the big deal? It's protecting you and it's protecting others. That's all it is. Not asking for anything else. They're just saying, it's to protect you and it's to protect others until things are under control or whatever, vaccines are available and stuff like that, But no, that guy decided, let's cuss out all the governor of this California, the governor of Texas, Florida, because they're trying to make it more mandatory to wear masks. So, and this guy, he doesn't want to wear a mask, you know. All he's doing is driving around the country, doesn't wear a mask. I don't see the logic in that one at all. I don't know. There's a four-wheeler. This is where we go down with the four-wheelers. But I'm not gonna go there now because you know, it's dense, wet. Yeah, Mika. Yeah. And so yeah. Then he comes on the channel and he starts cussing out the people who are asking him questions like, "Well, what are you doing?" or "What's your plan?" or I don't know. He's a good guy. You know, he's a good guy. The guy. It's just that I don't know, man. I don't know what these vloggers are. What's their plan, or you know, my channel is just, you know, basically about my own filming Mika, watch her get older, and that's it. You know, it's just to keep I keep a record. Yeah, Mika. Yeah, just to keep a record, you know, of the dog while she grows, and you know, very, very hot today up north. Very, very humid. It's been a few days. I mean, very. I've never felt this type of humidity before. Not up here, anyways. Up north, you know. So, but yeah, you know. Look at her. It's pretty, eh? She's all nice and white. Getting big, boy. Look at her. Real baby. Mika, 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 Mika. Mika, 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 Mika. Hey? There's a lot of deer in this area. Anybody watch those? There's another channel that I watch too, Cheap Charlie. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy, but you ought to check out his channel. If you want to have a good laugh, CC is the guy. I've never seen anybody so confused as CC. I mean, I gotta meet this guy one day, man. Cheap Charlie. And there's another character, Tom. He's in Thailand. Big Tom. Tom Thailand. That's what I call him. You know. Then you have this other character I've been watching too, Steph Traveler. And there's some kind of feud going on, you know, between Steph and what's his name, Tom, and all the vloggers out in Asia, you know. I guess they're jealous of each other. I don't know. When Tom decided to get a tattoo, of Steph on his ass, where everybody thought, you know, it's going to be a small tattoo. It's a fucking tattoo's the size of I don't know, man, maybe 3 inches diameter. You know, picture of a guy on his ass. I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's yeah, the guys are all arguing and cussing each other out and stuff like that. Who's the best vlogger and stuff like that. Let's walk this way, Mika. Mika, yeah. And yeah, so that's the story. These guys. I gotta give her piece of corn. She had her carrots today, but I didn't give her corn. She eats that raw. All she does, all I feed her is her dry dog food, Ames dry dog food, and she eats lots of carrots, corn, vegetables. Her teeth are beautiful, nice and white. She does not eat any junk or anything like that. I do not allow that. And she's a good dog. Look at her. She's full. Look at her coat. She got a beautiful coat, nice and white. Yeah, they say if you take this trail here, you could do 6 hours on this trail. End up somewhere in Gaspésie or something like that. We're in Quebec here, right? Up north. So, and if you know what I'm saying about being up north, well, this place here, this is really this is up north. Not far from here is there's Indian reserves. You know, but it's dense. And you got the horseflies, huge. The horseflies. What you doing there, Mika? I'm just gonna go up there and then I'm gonna turn around and come back down. Because the more deeper you're gonna go in, the more horseflies are gonna hit you. And the more the woods are dense. I mean, like I said, very humid, and these things love humidity. Mm-hmm. Come. So yeah, you could go all the way up. I'm not gonna go all the way up there. Come this way, Mika. Let's go back. Come. Go back to the quarry. So yeah. And now the United States are asking people, well, it's time to go back to work. We're gonna pay you to go back to work. Can you imagine that? Pay you to go back to work. But the problem that they have in the States, there's so much division. There's so much people. They're all divided between each other. I mean, it's too many, as you say, you got way too many Indians there. Not enough, I mean, way too many chiefs. Not enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, these guys, this COVID thing there. What's going to happen in the future, you know? This new norm thing, I don't know. Strange. The world is strange. And now with this escalation going on with the US and China, that doesn't look good at all. Let's bring out the battleships. Yeah, they're already out there flying their missions there. You know, they're instigating each other. The CCP and the Americans. I mean, I believe that we are going to end up going to war and to take out this party and this CCP. And there's no way about it. There's no way around it. You know, and apparently what they've been pulling off now, you know, with the trying to brainwash the world, you know, sending out their, well, as they say, spies and whatnot in their schools, Chinese schools, you know, language schools. I forgot the name. They changed the name of the school. Confucius School? I don't remember. But they changed the name recently. It turned out that the Chinese government party was involved with that. And, you know, there's what's going on with the States now. They don't want to deal with China, so they're closing down these, changing names of these schools. They're closing down their embassies. You know, Chinese retaliated, did the same thing to the Americans. Shut down the embassy. So where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna lead to? How far are you gonna escalate? You know, because no one, both parties don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking. They don't want to talk to the Chinese no more, and the Chinese got nothing to say to the Americans or the rest of the world. For them, they just want the world to comply to their laws, and well, that's not happening. You know, you can't take the. I don't know who these people think they are. I don't think they. I mean, you're not going to take the liberty or the rights of people's lives and try to turn it around the way you see fit. You know, that doesn't make any sense. And I don't know what these. I mean, these people still believe in this Communist Party. They're in a dark age. I mean, give me a break now, fuck. You know. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to end up going to war. These guys. You know, it's unfortunate, but that's what it's going to be. Now, are they going to use missiles and stuff like that? I don't know. I think it's going to be more of a show of strength, you know. No missiles, but they're going to use their boats, and you know, the Americans are going to try to. You know, they got a struggle of strength. That's you know, power struggle between the two, and until you know, they come to terms. But you know, I don't think this is gonna end well. You know, if you guys are listening to the news, you see what's going on in China with their weather. Now, what gets me is, you know, you got that Three Gorge Dam, and you have this other dam, you got this other river everything's overflowing now, you know, and I don't know, man. It's you know, if you go look at some videos of the area that's affected. You know, I mean, the farmers, well, they lost all their crops, and the rice is gone. Chinese government is telling the people, oh no, everything is good, and but it's not true. You know, it's not everything's not that good for these people. You know. It's not fair for these people to live like that either. Fucking, you know, Mika, you know, and and it's crazy, man. Yeah, when all that water, hey, when you think about it, all that water, Mika, hey, wait, all that water and stuff like that. When the water recedes itself, right? To all the garbage, and I'm sure there must be some dead people that were washed down that they haven't found yet. You know what I'm saying? So when this water resides and all the garbage that was, you know, flowing in the water bodies, I mean that is going to be one hell of an image to see what the aftermath. You know, I mean that's crazy. They don't even tell you, you know, they're not even talking about how many lives were lost or anything like that. They don't even say that or anything like that. You know, they're not even supposed to publicize that, you know, because that's the way it is. The world is not supposed to know what the CCP or their people are up to or what they're enduring. But imagine that, eh? Water's going to recede itself, and then after that, you're going to start finding all this garbage that was flowing through the water. I mean, there must be tons of garbage. in the bodies, the disease. I'm sure something, yeah, Jesus. You know, it's funny because maybe, I don't know, a few, I don't know, I was talking to I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about the Chinese emperor. Not him that is in the party now, but I think it was the before him or the one before him. I don't remember. Anyways, I remember him saying, if the Americans wanted to have a war with the United States, I mean, if the Americans want a war with China said that, well, it's very easy to take them out. They said all you have to do is put 1 million soldiers, kill them all off, and then the enemy will die from disease because of all the infected, and then there's another 10 million soldiers behind that wall, you know? Kind of reminds me of what's going on today, in a way, you know? The Americans going after this flood, or the Chinese decide to blow up the dam, kill their own people, you know? I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, you know? I mean, these people, you know, I wouldn't put it past them to be pulling stuff off like that, but, you know, it would be unfortunate, but hey, you know, what can you do? The world is it's crazy now. The world has gone nuts, you know. Let's go see in there. So yeah, so for your, it's like I said, the videos that I post it's just about the dog and me, and it's personal stuff, you know. It's not you know, if the public wants to see, go ahead, you know, it's okay with me, you know. Fire. See a small shooting range here. Yeah. This here, Corey, it's just sand. All underneath here on this mountain, it's just sand. Let's see if I'm gonna give her corn. She's having a good time. She's free. She can run around. This morning she was playing with the neighbor's dog. Both of them running around like clowns. It's funny to see them. I should have filmed it, but it was early, very early. But it's time to go home. She's at it. So yeah, I put a video up the other day of her in the water. My neighbor took her out in the water. She's funny. She doesn't know how to swim. Oh boy. She'll get it. You know, I don't want to force it on her. Go in the water and stuff like that. You know. I'm just gonna. Her corn. You want your corn? So. Canadian corn, guys. Want to see it? Don't eat that one. See that? Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Canadian corn. There you go. She's all happy now. She got her corn. Hey, come on. I'll let her sit. I'll let her eat. You don't want your corn? Va chercher. Va chercher. T'as soif, hein? She's thirsty. Just a sec. Go look for some water. Why don't you go look for some water? Amen. Ok, on va y aller. Thirsty, eh? Hurry up. Come on. It's time to go. So that's the story, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. And I'll see if I could do another one shortly. I'm having trouble because we don't have the Wi-Fi up here. It's satellite, so it's like you're on dial-up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, a 10-minute video could take 2 hours to upload. But then again, what do you expect? The ExploreNet, crappy providers. 2020, you can't even get a signal. But anyways, this is a wrap, guys. And well, I'll take another one. I'll take another video. We'll go for another walk with the dog. Maybe the next time we're gonna go to the beach. So anyways, that's a wrap. Take care, guys.